In this video, I'm going to be trying to figure out whether or not a CP2 CO2 air rifle is effective against rats. Now, since I bought this a while ago, I've had a couple of pigeons with it and I've shot a load of targets with it, and it's a lot of fun. It's incredibly budget. I paid less than 150 quid for this. So to anyone that doesn't know, this is the CP2 CO2 powered air rifle. Mine's in 2.2 caliber. You can get them in 177 as well. It's got a like cheeky little secret about it as well, which I can show you later on, but I'm not going to do it now. I've come back to my rat permission today. They phoned me this morning and said that the rats are showing their heads in the daytime again. So I said I'll come up and see whether or not I could do anything. Now, I'm not in the business of hurting stuff, so I'm going to take my NPO2 with me as well. I just want to know whether or not, basically when I got it, I go onto the Facebook forums and everybody's asking the question, will it stop rats, will it stop rats? And I think it's a fair question. There was not really a definitive answer. Some people said yeah, some people said no. Might as well find out, aren't I? So we're going to do a beginner's perspective sort of test today. Like I said, I'm going to take the NPO2 as well. If it's not effective, we'll have the NPO2 on hand to clear up any mess we make, so to speak. So basically, very simply, for all the beginners out there, CO2 capsules like this, very inexpensive. You get a fair few effective shots out of it. The first couple are normally a little bit wily. It literally goes straight into the front chamber there. You screw that back onto there, and in the end here is this little bad boy there. I don't normally need to use that, to be fair. As you screw that on, it punctures the CO2 cartridge and starts everything off. What I like to do to start with, a couple of times, fire a couple of off. What I'm going to do to start with, I'm going to get out the rangefinder 3000, I'm going to measure out 20 yards, and I'm going to see how accurate this is over 20 yards, because obviously if it's all over the place, I don't really want to be risking it. Put my new target out. Let me show you my new target. Now, I've been absolutely buzzing with this. I was on Temu. A lot of people don't like Temu. A lot of people, it's got its uses, let's be honest. And this is quite a heavy gauge. I went to buy another one and they were 12, 15 quid, something like that. I managed to get this one at 6 quid. So yeah, I'm buzzing with that. So I'm gonna get the rangefinder 3000, put the target out a little bit. I'll get this all zeroed in and sorted out, and we'll get down there and see if we can't get some rats out. There's been a fair bit of interest in the old rangefinder 3000. I'm looking at getting the exclusive trading rights on it, seeing if I can't get some sort of kickbacks from it. But one thing I did notice is I say yards and meters a lot. I messed the two things up. I do apologize for that. It's literally because I'm brand new and I'm still trying to figure myself out. Let's measure from here. So that's a 20 meter mark. What I'm going to do, because this is quite a heavy gauge, I might get the NPO2 out as well, put the camera up, and it's not going to be very scientific, but I'll be able to tell by how much of a belt that gets how pokey the CO2, the CP2 actually is. I'm going to go old school now because I don't actually have a bipod attached to the CP2, so I'm just going to use my shooting bag. 3 quid in a charity shop, that. I ain't even afraid. Buzzing with it. Okay, I'll get myself set up, get the camera put down there, and I'll see you in a sec. So the CP02 comes with, in 2.2 comes with an 8-shot mag. It does have a single shot tray as well, but to be honest, I don't even know where mine is now. I only ever use the magazine. So the range is set up, like I said, 20 meters. I'm using the Bisley pest controls because over short distance, they seem to be working well with my other rifle. And to be completely honest, I kind of want to use them up. Right, let's see where we get. Well, that's not bad. Oh, that was me. That was just a miss as well. Okay. That's me 8 shots apparently. So I've got to raise it up a dot on the mill dot. So I'm going to probably try and adjust the sights, I think. I'd like to get it bang on because I don't think I'm going to be shooting much further distances than this. It's a lot of fun. And like I say, from a beginner's perspective, as always with this channel, I don't think you can go far wrong for less than 150 quid. And if you're just looking for a gun to plink about on targets, this one's brilliant. But again, as per usual with this channel, I'm not reviewing anything. I'm just telling you from my perspective what's good, what ain't. Let's have a little look here, see if I can do it rested like this. No. Okay. I'm actually really pleased with it. Let me just adjust the sights a little minute and see whether or not I can't get a little bit of a better idea of this. So up, that's down. So that's one click. Let's try 2 clicks. Oh, that was 2 extra clicks. So we've gone down 3 now, anyway. Okay. I'm beginning to think that these sights aren't... I got these sights free with another rifle a while ago. I'm not 100% sold on them, if I'm being completely honest with you. Okay, down a couple more. I think we might be alright now. Let's try and raise myself up a little bit here. See if that helps. Ah, that's better. Or not. Thanks for all the support in the last few videos, by the way. I really enjoy making this content. It's right up my Strasser, actually. Really enjoying myself. So, thanks for all the support from everyone. It's been great. Why am I missing? Come up a touch. Do you know what I'm going to try? Bear with. Right, so what I've done now, which I should have done to start with, but again, baby steps, we're learning as we go. So I put the cardboard box up there that the target came in, and I put one of the stickers on there. I'm going to aim directly for that stick. I should have done this all along. This is probably a much easier way to zero a rifle than piss-assing about with trying to shoot targets as though I know what I'm doing. This is probably a lot more sensible. So I'm going to aim bang on the centre. Right, so you can see blatantly. Let's do another one. Right. Yeah, so I need to come up now. So I was too far, and I need to come left. So let's try that. Right, we're getting there. Up a touch more. Dialing it in. More bloody pellets. In other news, these Bisley Pest Control seem to be all right through this gun, which I'm quite pleased about. They were actually really good pellets. It's just over the longer distance through my MPO2, they didn't seem to be cutting the mustard. The MPO2 knows what it likes, and it likes the JSBs, it likes the Hades and the heavies and the exact. That's the sort of road it's going down with that one. Right, let's try that now. Where did that one go? Didn't even see where that one went. Okay, so up more. I'm going to go up loads, and I'm going to go left loads. Purely academic, really, just to see. And that's not seeming to do anything. It's going the right way, but it seems to be taking a lot of corrections. Didn't see where that one went. I'm going to aim for the top corner a minute just to see what I'm looking at here. One thing I'm concerned about with CO2 is there's no real way of telling. I don't know anything about CO2 guns really. I don't know anything about any guns, let's be honest, but there's no real way of telling how many shots you've got left. I think it's just a case of when they start to drop off. I'm going to go to the top left hand corner a minute. Right, these are all over the place now. I'm not actually getting any consistency whatsoever, to be honest. No, none. Right, I'm getting no consistency whatsoever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this gas out a sec. Just to see. Right, that makes complete sense. Right, so it's not the actual gun, it's the level of air. So, let's try again with a new cartridge. It might have just been me being ignorant. I thought we'd get a lot more shots out of it than that. So after a lot of fiddling about, messing around, let's see whether or not these Bisley Pest Controls are any good through the CP2 CO2 gun. Didn't kick it back, but it definitely hit the target. This is so fun. Oh, you little bugger. This is the satisfying bit since I bought this target. This is what I bought it for this shot here. And there it is. I think they call that the money shot. So I'm going to prat about with this for a minute. I'm going to empty that gas canister out, and I'm going to put a fresh one in before I start ratting with it. I'm going to get me my other rifle out a sec and see what that's like over this short distance with the cheaper pellets, because I don't want to waste them if it's going to be over such a short distance. So let's have a look at that as well. So with these cartridges, with these magazines, you have to hold your finger on the back of them, on the Crow magazine, to stop the first one from falling out, and then it seems to stay in. I don't know if I ever explained that. You have to spin it all the way around, drop the first one in, but you do have to put your finger there to stop it dropping out. Just a little hint there, because it's caught me out a few times. So I'm going to be using the cheap ones that I featured in the pellet testing video. The reason for that is I'm shooting from a low flat position, and I've just got a feeling that these are going to be absolutely fine. Let's have a go. It's actually a shitload of fun. There'll probably be a few people going, well, if you know that the JSBs work, why aren't you using them? Well, because I've got these, and they do need to get used up. And I don't think that over this short distance, from what I could see in my pellet test, these actually seem quite effective. I'm going to save the other ones for the longer distance shots that I'm going to be getting on a few rabbits, hopefully, pretty soon. Because that's the ultimate goal here. Okay, let's do it again. It's definitely more of a whack. Oh, that was a slight miss there. What's going on there? I did that one on purpose. There you go. Okay. That's slightly high. Ah, there we go. Do you know what? Everything I just said about the cheap pellets, in the edit, I'm going to leave in. But let me just tell you this now. I think I'm going to be eating my words. See how this goes a sec. I'm putting that last one in. Right, here's a beginner's perspective point of view on something right now. I'm going to go official and say it on my channel to you all. There's no excuse for cheap pellets. I was making excuses as to why they were so sporadic. I was like, oh, it could be this, it could be that. I changed over to the exact jumbos and it didn't miss once. Aimed at exactly the same places, did exactly the same things. Cheap pellets, rattling them, cheap pellets off the menu for me. From now on, if they don't fly straight, they don't fly at all. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Shooting those exact, JSB exact, at this target is a hell of a lot of fun. And what you could see there was a damn good thwacking. It got a damn good thwacking. Damn good thwacking. Right, so let's go down and see if we can get on some rats a sec. They're starting to show up. hit it. Right, well, there's a little turn up for the books. I didn't expect this to have happened, but the camera was down here, and the rat that I shot, I thought was a runner, but he didn't run very far, did it? I don't know how much YouTube likes the blood and stuff like that. So I hit it and it squeaked and I thought it'd run off, but obviously that was just a little bit of its final moments of adrenaline. I don't really know, but it died pretty clean there. So in hindsight, I started this video with the question, will a CP2 kill a rat? Yeah, a CP2 will kill a rat. I genuinely did think that that rat had got away. I thought I'd hit it, and I wasn't really keen after that because I'm not really trying to shoot things just to make them scream and run off. And in my past experience, which isn't very vast experience, granted, when they scream and run off, you don't tend to see them again. They'll go off and die somewhere else. So the initial reaction of that rat must have been scream and fall over and die. It's a result for me. So yeah, the CP2, can it stop a rat? Yeah. Is it the most effective at stopping a rat? I'd say no. I'm probably going to keep using my MPO2, stick to that for now, because I think it's a lot more fun. You shoot to kill instead of shoot to hope to kill. But if you have got a very small budget, like I said, less than 150 quid, and you are looking for something to scare a few rats out the back garden, or just for a little bit of plinking about, or even for kids, it's a fantastic little rifle for children. And it has a little special trick that it does as well. I'll show you. Right, so like I said in the video, there's a cool little trick that this rifle can do. When you buy it, it comes in a box just like this. Now, as you can probably see on the front, not much of a rifle, but in the box you get, look at this, huh? Look at that. Now this is pretty cool. I haven't used it much like this, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. So obviously you get your 2 magazines and you get your longer rifle barrel, but then you get your CP2 pistol. Now listen to this. So that's unsuppressed. That's without the silencer on. I think it gives quite a smack, really. Silencer, suppressor, whatever the posh name for it is. I need to tighten all of these bits up, but there you go. I'm not being funny. Little bit of a crack from that, absolutely fine. Like I said, I haven't tightened the barrel or anything up because I'm going to swap it back over to the rifle in a bit. Then all you got to do is take this little plate off on the bottom, literally take that off, and slide the buttstock on. Because of licensing laws in this country, it's actually illegal to carry this or have this with the rifle barrel on without the buttstock on. I don't know the ins and outs of that. You'll have to Google it and find out why, but it's the UK gun laws. You're not allowed to have a long barreled pistol by all accounts. But yeah, I mean, come on. It's a wicked little tool, and I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty badass as well, but like I say, I haven't really used it like it, so I'm probably going to put the rifle barrel back on. But just thought it was worth mentioning that, because if you are interested in one, it's multi-purpose. In fact, I think it even says that on the box. And so yeah, there it is. That's the CP2's tiny little trick. 1 minute it's a pistol, next minute it's a rifle, but you can use it how you want. I'm probably going to put it back into a rifle, but there you go. There you go. And I have toyed with the idea of using it as just a pistol, but I don't think it's as valuable to me as a pistol as it would be as a rifle. Again, I'm not going to bother trying to review a gun because it's not going to get any review value from me, but so on that note, thanks for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. I know I definitely did. I enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, cheers and bye.